From News Channel 7, time for 7 First Alert weather.
Well, it's not much, but I'll start out and tell you all about it. It's 35 degrees. That was the high today. Now you know what I'm talking about. It's not much. That was the high. And temperatures are going to get quite a bit colder, and wind chills. Be watching for those, okay? I'll get into that in our discussion. But the average is 39. Yeah, we should be pretty close to 40 degrees, which sounds pretty good right now. However, the low, 20 degrees. For tonight, and you see the average low is 25, so we're right now still below the average, even with the temperatures we have. The winds are not going to be much over the next couple of days, even with a storm system passing generally to our north for tomorrow, but that might pick up a few light winds and could drop our temperatures in the way of wind chills during the day for tomorrow. So let me get into the discussion as to what's happening here. You see some high clouds over the northwest. It doesn't look like much. But what we're seeing is this moisture here throughout Seattle. And as it pushes more toward our northern mountains, this colder air that's well up here to the above, up in Edmonton and Calgary, are going to come down and especially circle into Montana. And that will help to develop a little bit of that moisture. But keep in mind, it's cold air. Cold air doesn't hold as much moisture as some of the warmer air that we'd need, like around freezing, to have a pretty good snowstorm like we had yesterday. But if you take a look at this one, this is in our future cache, you'll see the snow coming in. So it's cold, and because of that, the air's not packing as much snow. So by this storm system tomorrow, later tomorrow afternoon and evening, shows some scattered snow showers. Not necessarily everyone's seeing it, and not like we're going to be seeing much. But as it passes through, it does develop to our east into western Montana. This is where your accumulation could be. Twin Falls, Jerome, and Haley. Not a lot, even in the mountains. I don't think there's much difference between Haley and Twin Falls, with maybe 1 inch to 2 inches of snow. But we're not looking for that much here in the valley. So let's run the future cast. And you'll see here in the mountains, there's Stanley with 1 inch. Doesn't even show much for Haley. Down here in Jerome, there's 1 inch and 2 inches in Twin Falls. 1 inch possibly in Mountain Home. Not much here in the valley. So basically, we'll be seeing some light snow in areas. But I don't think we're really going to be looking for much in accumulation. That's for later tomorrow afternoon. So talk about the temperatures. You see highs tomorrow in the Magic Valley. Some spots could be getting pretty close to 30 degrees. Central Mountains, temperatures in the mid-20s for highs. Whew, look at those cold lows. As you take a look at Haley, down to 9 degrees, down close to 0 for Stanley. In the mountains to the west of the Central Mountains, temperatures down around 10 degrees at night. Then here in the valley, temperatures once again in the upper 20s, around 30 degrees for tomorrow. But low temperatures like for this evening down to 18, Meridian down to 20 degrees. So here's what's going on. As you look at tomorrow, there's that slight chance of some snow showers that we just talked about. Temperature will be up to 29, low tonight down to 18, meaning wind chills tomorrow during drive time could be down to about 14 degrees. So watch that. We could be seeing that for some of these mornings as you see these temperatures dropping down to the single digit on Sunday morning. And next week, well, we might see a few snow showers starting to develop into Monday and Tuesday. Right now, we're mainly dealing with cold. Look for a few flurries tomorrow. Look for a few commercials as we come back here in just a moment.